Direct marketing strategies. While direct marketing principles haven't really changed that much, marketing strategies have. Marketing strategies are constantly and ever evolving. It's basically just the way or the method that we get our message in front of people. This is otherwise known as media. So what used to work were things like billboards, radio, TV, print media, magazines, direct mail. But don't get me wrong, a lot of these do still work in some areas and some practice types and practice models, but the downside is that they're very, very expensive and they tend to be really hard to test and scale. It's hard to measure the effectiveness of that marketing campaign because it's really hard to get the data on your cost per lead and your cost per acquisition. If patients come in from a newspaper campaign or a TV campaign, how many do you know actually came directly from the results of that marketing effort versus someone that just found you organically or was referred into your practice? This is a really big problem because to be successful in business today, you really need to pay attention to the numbers. You need to know how much it costs you to get a new patient. You need to know how much it costs you to get a lead. If you don't have those numbers, you're not going to know what you can spend to get a new one. You need to be able to have predictable systems in place to know how much it costs you to get a new patient. So what media is the best for marketing for new patients? So ask yourself this: who are my ideal patients and where are they spending most of their time? Where are they hanging out? What content are they already looking at for pleasure or leisure? Or simply, what has their attention and how can I get in front of them? Right now it's things like YouTube, podcasts, blogs, websites, and then obviously social media. So you have Facebook and Instagram, Snapchat, and the list goes on and on. Now when we look at all of those different options as far as media, which one makes the most sense? Facebook ads for new patient marketing is a huge opportunity. Facebook is the largest and most widely used social media platform on the planet right now. Their largest patient base is middle-aged women, which is the ideal patient age range and demographic for most practices. It has amazing targeting features to get very, very specific with who sees your ads, and any practice or business can afford it. There's not really any minimum budget that you need to get up and running and get started. So the easiest and most effective way for new patient marketing right now for your practice to automate it, to systematize it, to scale it, and to know if it's working very, very quickly is using Facebook and direct marketing front-end offers using the 10x core marketing principles. Magnetic marketing and influencer-based marketing, putting good content out online and providing value, I really think that's a great option as well. And in fact, I teach people how to do that. I do it myself, but getting started, it's not as easy. It's not as automated. It takes time, consistency, and it's a little bit harder to get those pieces in place and get that system up and running. One of the other best ways to leverage Facebook marketing is to use those front-end offers. Make sure you're providing more value on the front end than you're asking for in return. You don't necessarily have to give away care or to discount services. You really just need to focusing on creating more value and more perceived value on the front end than you're asking for in return. It's all about high perceived value. People just expect more from businesses today. So just wrapping up at the end of this section, I want to make sure that I say that this type of marketing, I know it's not for everybody. It's not for all practices and doctors, and some people really are going to be on the exact opposite end of the spectrum as me on this. And that's okay, that's fine. There's lots of different ways to market your practice. But if you want to attract more ideal patients, if you want to create a better experience for your patients, provide more value, if you want to create more opportunities to get people in the door and expose them to the services and the systems that you have to offer, if you want to automate and scale your marketing to the point where you have data-driven marketing, you want more predictability and growth in your practice, and you want to give yourself more time and freedom away from having to manually market your practice or physically market at events, and give yourself more personal time or more family time, or if you just really want to make more money and you want to have more income or increase your revenue, then this is a huge game changer for you. This is going to be something that is going to have a significant impact on your growth. That being said, in the next section we're going to go into how to apply the 10x core marketing principles into the current strategy that I would recommend, which, as we recapped, is Facebook. So I'll see you guys there.